Okay, guys, now that the Super Eagles is out of the FIFA World Cup, because there is no way right now that Super Eagles would even qualify for the FIFA World Cup. I hope there was a way. I'll do my research and pray there is a way. But as of right now, I don't think there is any way Super Eagles can qualify for the World Cup, because no matter how we do it, we are not even ending the best second. So it will not be something that will be easy. So who do we blame? Who put us in this kind of mess? Your guess is as good as mine, because a lot of people would want to be blaming the players. A lot of people want to blame the coach. But I'll tell you something. This coach looks a coach that looks like a coach that has tactics, a coach that knows what he wants to do, a coach that could change the pace of the game, change the face of the game. That is what this coach looks like, Eric Chell. But who appointed Finidi George to come coach the Super Eagles going into crucial games as crucial as the World Cup qualifiers? Who appointed Finidi George? Because it is with this coach that says that he has no tactics. Somebody that was interviewed and he said he has no tactics. This guy Finidi George looks like someone who took the job for a joke, and that is what landed us in the mess we are. Benin Republic had to defeat us. We had to play draw with Zimbabwe. You see, all of these things are things that we are actually supposed to be looking into. This is why I would not blame the players and I would not blame the coach for where we are right now. Because if you look at it, Super Eagles actually played a really good game against South Africa. Take away the fact that we are under pressure to qualify for the World Cup, this game would have turned out a different ball game entirely. Super Eagles looked a proper team. Aside from the mistakes he made with Troost Ekong and Dessers. For me, I felt like Dessers was not supposed to be in the game. I felt like Tolu Aroko Dariabi was supposed to start that game, and I felt like he should have started with what's his name, Benjamin Franklin. I'm waiting to be named, and not Troost Ekong, because to the best of my knowledge, Troost Ekong has not been in that competitive mood already. So taking him into that game, we saw that Troost Ekong was actually struggling with the pace of the game, and that led to the own goal. So who do we blame? Definitely the blame would be on the NFF. It's time for Nigeria to look at the NFF situation and actually address it. Look at our local league. The NPFL is nothing to write home about. We cannot produce very good players out of there, and we are looking at we are looking at Super Eagles, and we feel like Nigeria is a very, very big footballing nation. How can we not be going to the World Cup? This is something we all should be thinking about. This is a worry in the footballing world. Nigeria, of all people, if football is growing, Nigeria should be ahead, because we were ahead actually. So no matter how football grows, Nigeria should be keeping up with the pace and should be ahead in the growth. Well, how are we going to say that when countries like South Africa have their league? Look at the South African team. A lot of the players came from their league. Even though I would not support any coach to go to our local leagues to pick players, I'm saying that if you develop that league to put it at a standard it's supposed to be, nobody would look at the local players and say, no, don't bring them in, because you will know that our local league is actually one of the best in Africa. But no, that is not the case. So if you want to direct your blame on the NFF. Leave the coach and the players. They've done their bit. They did well. They tried their best. It wasn't to be. See you again in my next video.